next race I'm doing the Winterlaufe. I think that's close to the right pronunciation, forgive my German. It's in a town called Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is a German town. They have a big Christmas celebration. They have a store there, Christmas store there. That's pretty famous. It's an 8K, and that's kind of the reason I'm doing it. My training plan, I'm following Fitzinger, it calls for an 8 to 15K next weekend, and it's basically the only thing close to that within driving range. And the other factor there is that I'm pretty sure it's going to be a PR as long as the weather cooperates. It's looking a little cold, but hopefully there won't be snow on the road or ice. We'll see how that plays out. But if the weather plays well, I think I should be able to get a PR, because my only other 8K I've ever run was this fall, and that was after I had run a marathon. Like, it was 2 weeks I think after I ran Marquette, and my legs just weren't fully recovered, and I ran very slow for what I should have been able to run. Like, I ran slower than my 10K pace for an 8K, so should easily be able to PR if the weather cooperates, if I'm not, something terrible doesn't happen, I go the wrong way or something like that. So that's kind of why I figured it was worth trying to do the 8K. I was debating, I was on the fence about whether to do this 8K, because it's like an hour and 15-minute drive each way, so it's going to take me like 3 times as long to drive there and back as it is to run the race, which seems kind of silly. But there was a 5K locally here that I really liked that I've run the last 2 years, but I just decided, well, there's the whole PR factor where I could get a PR, get another 8K when I've only done one before. So, and it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit harder for my work on my legs, and it's what my training plan calls for too. So I don't really know anything about the course. I'm hoping it's a fairly normal course, no big surprises, no huge hills or anything like that, but we'll see what happens when I get there, I guess. Last week I was a little bit surprised that the half marathon I did turned out to be mostly on dirt roads, so when you do a race you haven't done before, sometimes you get those kind of surprises, so we'll see. But I think it should be a fun race. I'll be able to get yet another measurement of where my speed is at. Hopefully I'm right in line where I think I should be. I'm hoping maybe sneak under 32 minutes. We'll see how that plays out. I seem to be really kind of inconsistent lately with my speed. Faster races. I ran my last 8K, like I said, was pretty slow. I think I ran like 6:45 pace, 6:48 pace, something like that. So my legs were still recovering, but in general I haven't run really fast since last spring, and I haven't been doing speed training, so I don't really know where I'll fall, but I'm hoping for good things. I did pretty much what I expected for the half marathon, so I should definitely be able to run that pace, obviously, for 8K, 5 miles. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll see if I can get back to my like 10K pace. I ran a 38:55 10K last spring, and so I've been kind of expecting my shorter races to be, fall in line with that, and they really haven't since then. So it's been kind of a weird thing, but we'll see how that plays out. I'll report back to you on that. Then I'm going to do one more. I'm doing a 10K in 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks from next weekend, so 3 weeks from today. And excited about that one. That one is back in Mount Pleasant, where I just ran the half marathon. And that's one where I could sneak a first overall, depending on who shows up. I've been looking at some of the results from previous years and stuff, and even last weekend's race, the 10K, like the 5K or the 10K, I could have won if I had raced those instead of the half marathon. Of course, the way my luck plays out, a bunch of fast people will show up for the 10K this time, and I won't get close. But I would love to just once get first overall in any race, just to, one of those bucket list things to say I finished first in a race. That would be really cool. My best is second overall, so we'll see what happens down the road. But this race next weekend, the 8K, I'm not expecting that. I looked at results. Usually it seems like there's a handful of faster people that are running this race, so I might have a shot at the top 10. That would be cool. I'd be on a streak, I think, of 3 races in a row in the top 10, so I'd be happy with that. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back to you, and thanks for watching.